So, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. 4 days after the now infamous Simpsons episode, where he took many pot shots at Canada, including our two youngest joiner-uppers, Quebec and Newfoundland. Quebec, they made fun of him in different ways, including saying that, Canada is now Celine Dion free. You're here nor there. I mean, it's easy targets. But having a mentally challenged son of the police chief whack a plushy seal in a mimic of the seal hunt, or the worst vestiges of the seal hunt, has pissed off a lot of people from Newfoundland and Labrador. I'm not going to use the N-word, but that was also used in the episodes. Now, much ado about nothing in the States, very little media coverage. It's been all over the media this week. For those who are offended by this, there's a reason why you're offended. You're easily offended. For those like me who see this as par for the course, Simpsons have been insulting countries around the world, people around the world since they started. It's not going to stop now, not going to end. That's considered a buddy humor. Compared to what you did on South Park a few years before, this is kind of, a shot in the dark of aggressive humor, or whatever you call it. See, the Simpsons haven't been relevant probably since, 2001. The last 18 years has been eclipsed by what's happening on Bob's Burgers, Family Guy, American Dad, Rick and Morty, the different shows. If this was like 1999 and a different type of thing, but if we're trying to make it a social media controversy, I just saw it as basically a shout back because Simon and Pamela Anderson went to Newfoundland and were trying to pay off the seal harvesters. And what it did three things. It gave free publicity to the seal trade, pelts and all that, and garments. It gave people in PETA an excited, nippling, hardening moment because, everybody in PETA hates Canada, or most of them do, because of the seal hunt and other things we do. That's neither here nor there. PETA just as crackpot as the left and right wingers out there. They wear yellow jackets, but, they won't wear them in fur. As it stands right now, I think this controversy is just going to peter out unless the next episode. But the hit they gave to Trudeau, people didn't really get it. I get it. They had him as a slimy, kind of lizard-like yoga guy, and who basically escaped from the House of Commons place where his office was. That was pretty dynamite. It was, if you hate Trudeau, that's the moment for you. So on the episode itself, it's a B-. There were some good moments. But, clubbing a baby seal, again, a mentally challenged character on the show for over 30 years. Still, people don't talk about the fact. You kind of make fun of the mentally challenged by every time you bring Ralph Wiggum on, because he has these mentally challenged one-liners that are, in most part, are kind of, don't really reflect what a young mentally challenged person would say. I know a lot of young mentally challenged people, and most of them are very, very beautiful people. If you listen to them and listen, especially to those under 12, you must give them support. The Ralph Wiggum character is a cliche, just like the Newfoundland seal clubbings. It was a cliche. Celine Dion, Trudeau, whatever. Simpsons only deals with the cliches because it's a cartoon show. It doesn't deal in reality. There were times before he did deal in reality, but that was 20 years ago. And yes, the Simpsons are still on. We got some CBC posters that said where, I didn't know what Simpsons were still on. Come on, man. Sunday night, people are either doing three things: watching Game of Thrones, watching The Simpsons and Bob's Burgers, or watching hockey or watching baseball. You know the Simpsons were on. You're just facetious. By the way, no shout out to the CBC message board crackpots, because there's over 1 million of you now. You're one of the most sarcastic, boring people having the internet opportunity to read. A typical CBC poster couldn't even understand this podcast, so, block me if you can, but you're not subscribed, so what? Anyway, Celine Dion, I love her, and, she can't complain because she got $6 billion plugged in her ear. She probably couldn't hear the episode. Anyway, to all my friends in Newfoundland, you make great hockey players, great music, great musicians. Shut up, you don't need The Simpsons. You just need NTV to show more of your Newfoundland overnights, the great scenes of Newfoundland. Let's see The Simpsons support that. Great scenes of Newfoundland, NTV. If you like Newfoundland, watch it. That's a plug. Have a good evening. Keep your stick in the ice. Bye.